Hey everyone, it's January 7th, which means that if today is your birthday, you share your birthday with Israel Keyes, an American serial killer, arsonist, rapist, and bank robber, and that's him right there. Born in 1978, Keyes grew up in Utah, being homeschooled in a Mormon family. His family moved to rural Washington state, living near and becoming friendly with white supremacist and future convicted murderer Chevy Kehoe. They attended a Christian Identity Church, which the Southern Poverty Law Center calls a unique anti Semitic and racist theology that asserts that white Americans are the true Israelites favored by God in the Bible. In the late 90s, Keyes joined the Army, being stationed at Fort Lewis, which is south of Tacoma. He was known to drink heavily, downing bottles of wild turkey every weekend. After his military service, he spent some time in upstate New York, where he owned 10 acres of property and ultimately moved to Alaska, starting a construction firm in Anchorage in 2007. But during this time, he was leaving a trail of bodies behind him. Keyes would spend months planning a murder, going to campgrounds and abducting victims before strangling them because he gained enjoyment from watching them lose consciousness. Keyes had a personal rule against killing children or parents because he was the father of a girl himself and he felt that was out of line. He claimed to have killed his first victim in 1998, just before he joined the Army, then embarked on his full-fledged murder spree beginning in 2001 when he was discharged. Keyes confessed to killing 4 people in Washington and another victim in upstate New York. He robbed banks in New York and Texas, as well as burglarizing and torching a home in Texas. He's also believed to have killed a woman in New Jersey in 2009, and that same year he hid a murder kit in Vermont. 2 years later, he retrieved that kit and used it on a married couple when he broke into their home, tied them up, drove them to an abandoned farmhouse, shot the husband, and sexually assaulted and strangled the wife. Their bodies were never found. In 2012, Keyes abducted an 18-year-old barista in Anchorage, kidnapping her from her workplace before sexually assaulting and killing her. He left her body in a shed and then left on a cruise in the Gulf of Mexico with his family. When he returned, he retrieved the body, put makeup on her face, sewed her eyes open with fishing line, and took a picture of her, sending a $30,000 ransom demand to her family while pretending she was still alive. He then dismembered her body and disposed of it in Matanuska Lake. Keyes admired Ted Bundy and reportedly called the BTK killer Dennis Rader a wimp for apologizing in court. When the ransom was paid, the FBI tracked bank withdrawals across the Southwest, finally apprehending Keyes in Texas. He was extradited to Alaska, where he confessed to his crimes, saying that he wished to be executed. He attempted to escape by breaking his leg irons and jumping over a railing, but a taser put an end to that. And while in jail awaiting trial, he hid a razor blade in his cell and used it to slit his own wrists, committing suicide, leaving behind drawings of 11 skulls made with his own blood, which the FBI believes represents 11 total murder victims. Enjoy your day.